Bristol's coming up, LS Fest is coming up, Rod Run's coming up. There's all kinds of stuff coming up. That being said, I figured I'd give you all a quick little update as to where we're sitting at on YouTube, because I need to get better about making content on here for that. So here we go. Quick and easy one, 75. She has got herself an LS in it, and it runs and drives. It is currently the work truck. It's got all the contractor stuff in it, and she runs, she drives. I don't know what I just pressed there, but it made everything really blurry. But runs, drives, ready for LS Fest. We have ourselves a Senna. And then, of course, we have the infamous 67. And, well, the motor for it is sitting right over there, and it's fixing to get blown apart. I haven't done anything other than mocked up a turbo on it, and I'm fixing to mock up a compound turbo set, but a while back, the truck got dropped off of a trailer, and it's kind of like dropping a child on its head. It's slightly retarded now. I don't know if we're allowed to use that kind of language on YouTube, but it is, so get over it. But all that to say, yeah, you can see all of this stuff is bent for the cab mounts. That one's all crinkled too. You can see where the frame rubbed through, so I need to look at the trailer. And then the bed is different lengths on different sides. Also, the nitrous bottle is free. We're sitting at a crisp, like 5.5 inches over here. Oh, you can't even, well, I guess you can kind of see it. There's a giant spider on this whole ordeal now. And we're sitting around 6 inches. 5.5. Okay, that's weird. Because the bed gap looks worse than it did before. I don't know. It also doesn't help that it's pretty thrashed. The inside definitely could use a good cleaning. Of course, we have our beautiful FTI converter in there. That thing has been absolutely amazing once I got the trans figured out. Trans is still in it. There is no engine. I have this block that I was going to build over here. However, that block I'm using for BTW Racing's Chevelle Impala. I don't know what it is. Old muscle car, and we're putting a Duramax in it. So I figured I'd build them a Duramax, and that's an LBZ base. So that will get them an LBZ base with a LB7 top end. That's for BTW Racing. And then we have my problem child. And this thing, I'm going to tear all the way down and figure out what went wrong with it, because something went wrong with it. But I have another motor coming on Sunday, Wednesday, Monday, something. I've got about a week, and I'll have a motor here for it. But in the meantime, I'm going to put a stock turbo back in this deal, run it over, try to make a compound kit with an S500. I don't know if we'll be able to use the Y-bridge and manifolds. But, yeah, compound kit, fab that up, tear this motor down. Because right now it's assembled just the way it came in the truck. I've already taken the turbo kit off of it, and I can just go ahead and put a stock turbo in the valley, figure out my S500 setup, and we'll be good to go as far as the compound kit goes. Once that's done, I can tear the motor apart. But until then, I am going to use it as a mock-up motor because I don't have another short block coming in. I think I told y'all, but I've got 2 used short blocks coming in. And either I'll just steal the rods out of that and have something that's quote-unquote built, or I'll just throw a completely stock motor in it and send it, because that's worked in the past. Because I definitely didn't blow that block up or that block up. And it's not like the one that I built for this kind of stuff lived a happy life. On a side note, the color scheme for this thing is absolutely mint. I don't know how we managed to make it so pretty, but we did. Combination of the gold heads, the pink block, the red valve covers, and the blue. I don't even know what all is going on there, but anywho, that is a quick update. I think I am currently trying to figure out if I want to go to Bristol. Bristol last year was a pretty bad year for us. It was just the event staff. The Cletus McFarland event staff, love those guys. Those are the best people you will ever run into on this earth. The Bristol Motorsports Speedway event staff was So miserable. And here's why. They would not let me take my crew with me down into the actual pad. So they would only allow drivers, so if there was an issue with the truck, I didn't have any of my guys to be able to help me with it. It was just me solo, which isn't that big of a deal, but it's nice to be able to have 6 or 7 guys to be able to lean on. I don't think I had that many people there. I think I had 2 or 3. I think I had John and I didn't even have that. I just had John with me. And they're like, nope, can't come with you. Whole deal about that, and it sucked. And then on top of that, they made my crew walk all the way over to the entrance of Bristol, which is a mile away from where the pits in Bristol is, to be able to go in through the general check-in. Bristol last year sucked. So the boys are trying to talk me into going. I don't know if we're going to go to Bristol, but it'd be kind of cool to go to Bristol. For some reason, people love Bristol, and it's Cleetus cars. I enjoy Cleetus cars. I think we're going to take, if we go to Cleetus cars, we're going to take the 75. Georgie is bringing me a nitrous kit. We're going to spray 100 shot on it, and we'll just run the 75 for this. We're going to try to tow it with the 67 if I can get a motor done in time, which I think I can get a motor done in time. It's just a matter of actually making it happen. The following weekend after that, so basically LS Fest is on Saturday. The next Saturday, LS Fest, and we're going to try to take the 75 up there. I've already got my registration and everything for it for that. We're banking on LS Fest. We will be at LS Fest, no questions asked. Bristol, still wishy-washy. I'll let you know if stuff happens. But there's a current update for what I've got going on. 67 is blown apart. No, we're not scrapping it. Yeah, the frame is pretty tweaked. Cab is kind of wonky. I don't know why. We measured it at one point. It was off by 2 inches, and now it's not, as you saw. So don't worry about that. But on that bombshell, I'll update y'all later. Try to make more content for this, and hopefully I'll see you at LS Fest. Maybe Bristol. I'll let you know. Find me wherever.